Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joey the Veiled Cottage Witch, and today is another episode of One Card in 4 Decks. This is the series where we take a look at the Rider-Waite Smith imagery and compare it with other decks that are a little outside the box, not your basic classic Rider-Waite Smith. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, Rider-Waite Smith is your classic everyday deck of tarot cards. Now, you will see this imagery in 99% of any instructional tarot books, any kind of tarot textbooks. You're going to get this imagery. So we all tell you as tarot instructors to buy this tarot deck. So yes, I agree wholeheartedly. Buy this tarot deck to learn tarot. But if you're an intermediate and you just want to graduate beyond this tarot deck, you're like, okay, I see what you mean, but the imagery is a little basic for me and I kind of want to look beyond that. If you're ready to graduate, this is the series for you. We take a look at several decks that I own, that I borrow, or that I want to take a look at myself, and we dissect it and we see where we can come up with a definition and maybe help you to learn the meanings. So let's get into it. Today we're working on the Queen of Swords, and the crystal for the Queen of Swords is the Witch's Fingers, which is also known as raw smoky quartz. I love this stone, and this stone has come with me on several journeys. You can see the quartz crystal gathered in between the points of smoky quartz. I absolutely love this. So why does it pertain to the Queen of Swords? Because there are light pieces and there are dark pieces. There's parts that are very, very clear, and then there are parts that are very, very dark. That is the Queen of Swords. She has a bit of a shady side to her, but she is clear as crystal as another aspect of her. So let's break her down, shall we? She is above the clouds, so she's above all of those clouded thoughts. Okay, she's above it. She has a crown of butterflies, which means she has transformed. If you were with me during the Page of Swords video, you got to see the butterfly potential, right? From a caterpillar to a cocoon as the night, and then as the butterfly migrates and gets his wings. So here with the queen, she's wearing the butterflies. She has a beautiful flowy clown gown here. She has a gesture as an open hand. I love this because this is a gesture of, you know, try me. Come on up. Step right this way. And it's an invitation, but it's also like, you know, fuck around and find out at the same time. And she's got her sword in the other hand. So she's on the defense. She's like inviting you to come up here to her throne, but she's also got a sword in her hand. Do you see where the two colors come in handy? I think you do. So, you know, she's very, I can cut your throat, or I can invite you to dinner. You're going to decide how that goes. That's the Queen of Swords. She's honest. She's very smart. And she's going to use that to her fullest advantage here in this situation. You know, she's got butterflies everywhere on her crown. She's got a cherubim here. You know, a little angel here. She's got a bird up here. You know, she's very sophisticated. You know, when we think about air, we think about that clarity, you know, way up high. Air is way up high. So queens are water. So she's nurturing, but she's nurturing in the way that she is nurturing her thoughts. Okay? She doesn't have a lot of kids all around her. You know, not like it seems that the Queen of Pentacles will have when we look at that. But she's the mother of her thoughts. So she cares for her thoughts. So she is always, always, always thinking. She's conspiring. You know, she's got that hand out and she's got that sword. So that's the Queen of Swords in the Rider-Waite Smith. I love her, but she is the bitch of the tarot. I'm not gonna lie. That is, yeah. There's no way around it. She is. I love her, but yeah, she's kind of a bitch. All right, let's just say how it is. All right, so today we're gonna look at the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. And let's check out this Queen of Swords. All right. She's got her sword in the left hand or in the right hand. Her left hand is stretched out. She's still got that same gesture. But look what else she has in her hands. She's got lavender. Lavender is protection. But lavender is also calm and peaceful. She's like, I'm cool. She's even like sat back, like, okay, we're calm. I'm cool. I'm not going to lose my head. All an illusion. Look at that sword. You know, it's all gravy, baby. Ain't nothing going to happen. I don't buy it for a second because look at her face. She's like, try a bitch, right? Yeah, she looks all calm, but she's got that sword raised and there is no mistaking that. I don't care how calm you seem to be, you've got that sword at the ready. And like, you're gonna use it. I'm scared. I don't care how calm she could have a joint in her hand. I don't care. She's got a sword. You know? I don't know. Tell me what you think down below, but I don't trust her. I don't trust her for a second. You know, crossed legs. She's all cool, but that sword tells me that she could cut a bitch. I'm just saying. And it goes on, you guys. I'm just one card in, 2 cards in. All right, now watch this. This is the Forhaxa all-female tarot by MJ Cuillinane. Look at her. Tell me you're not afraid of her. This is Miss Queen Bee herself, the Queen of Air. Look at all these bees. She's got one bee sitting on her finger, and she's looking straight into your soul. Wildflowers all around her. I would not try her for a second. You know, they say that bees are docile. I believe you. This one, not so much. You could try to run, but she's got an army, y'all. She's got an army. I don't think you're going to get very far. This is not an open invitation. She doesn't have lavender in her lap. She doesn't have butterflies all over her gown. This bitch is after you. She's going to sting you. She doesn't care if she dies afterwards. I said what I said. Why am I not a fan of the Queen of Swords? For the simple fact that she has made her way up. And she is holding those swords at the ready. She's going to cut me or she's going to sting me. Yes, I'm scared of her. I said it. I'll say it again. She's scary. The Queen of Swords. You know how I said the Knight of Swords is out to hurt your feelings? She is out for blood. She wants to hurt you. And she's just conniving enough. Remember, I said she's nurturing those thoughts, right? What happens when you do nothing but nurture your thoughts? You get smart, you get wise. And we'll see that, what happens in the Anima Mundi deck here in a second. But look at that card. That's nightmare fuel, y'all. All right. Last one. Look at this queen. You know, I never thought owls were scary, but have you ever been on a walk in the woods and you see how actually big they are? And how they can turn their heads and look at you and see inside your soul? You won't be able to control your heartbeat. So this is the great horned owl. There's our sword. She doesn't need a throne. She's not even holding the sword. She's just staring at you. Just as effective as all three of these queens. She does not have to do anything but exist in your environment and make your skin crawl. That is, I mean, you can say, oh my gosh, it's just an owl. They're not scary. Find one in the dark when you're by yourself, this big, and then come talk to me. Watch them look at you like you are lunch, and then come talk to me. Scary ass creatures. Look, I respect and I love all God's creatures. Respect being the operative word. I would be groveling before this. I am not going to hurt you. I am going to crawl on the ground. I am not threatening in any way. I have no weapon. I'm going to slink by. I am sorry to disturb you. That's what I would do. I digress. But this Queen of Swords, judging you, evaluating you, higher thinker, right? We all know that owls are wise, right? She could pluck your heart out. Not that she would, but she could. That's scary. So I'm just here to tell you, Queens of Swords are no queen to mess with. They are beasts. They are beasts. So, other than my lecture about how scared I am of the Queen of Swords, I hope that you guys caught a little bit of what the symbolism kind of means in each of these cards. You know, we've got the sword raised, we've got the hand gesture, You know, even the hand gesture here, even though she's spinning the stinger, she's still like, fuck with me, shall you? You know, this other hand is down. That is all she needs, is to show you that she's got one bee under control. You don't even have to know she has a whole army. And with this one, just an owl. This is why I love this deck. Sometimes simplicity is all you need. And with her, I love that she's low-key. She's got her lavender, but she's still got that sword raised. She's kicking back, but you know, she's fierce nonetheless. So I hope you enjoyed this, if not comical, lesson on the Queen of Swords. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give this video a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Next we'll do the King of Swords, then we're off to the Pentacles, one of my favorite suits because it's so relatable. And yeah, buy me a coffee. You can do that in the description down below. Please visit my website. You can book a service. You can book a class with me. You can also shop my online store. Just remember to enter the code word veiled, all caps, to get free shipping. Other than that, live your best life and live for yourself. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.